It's Week 7 of the National Football League, where we'll get a look at this team's versatile running back. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming number 1. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one just ahead on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't actually hurt you. Two of the best at your position in the current game.
When I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. Doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark, find themselves in the playoffs?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, and most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And this time, he just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game. That'll put you in a favorable distances to eventually attack this.
This drive is over before it can start to swing around to force a fourth down.
Sometimes your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week, so when they build off that, and they continue to grow as an entire team because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams. They showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
There's a first place for their running back, and he'll look forward for about 3. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. To throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10.
Check. Roll.
This looks like a design run. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the game and a first down.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first.
He will do it himself. He's in. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one can run, why not use them, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. Stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. On the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Drive will start on the ground. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Look at that round going. It starts with 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Look to throw. A short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down and able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Hey, hey!
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Our home team 14, visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side. And he's a fish.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there.
And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I'll Tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Coming across the field, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll give on the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
In the end zone and intercepted. And this defense will take over. Throwing the turnover.
So much of that comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their first drive and gets them the ball back on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And he's going to have the first down taken down for a short pickup in 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side.
Pretty evident, Mike, the quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And no return for it goes. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play. That is borne out by those high popping numbers. And he may have made just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense
brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. This team's offense make their way out, take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Flags coming. Looks like there was
False start
on the right
offense.
side of the O-line. The pass is caught by Turner. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion right. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He's got his man outside. It's gone. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Red zone now. He'll drop the throw. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And holding at the 2. He's in. Point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And his guys will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike. The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way with the play of the day.
Back over the middle. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue in why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, and at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And That's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken any chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. That's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Motion the slot man left. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
Similar to a tight end, a slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll drop to throw. Before the half, 36 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He puts it up. It's and the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
He'll look to throw. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Up to about 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
This drive is over before it can start. Slow up to force 4th down.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, I don't imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Slot man in motion left. Go! On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
First down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll run it. The pressure gets there and belly inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Back to throw here to begin the drive. get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. We're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Jack, Panther.
Now a run on 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's 2nd and 2. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Now a good up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings
Rumble
up
switch.
3rd
Rumble,
and
jump,
5.
jump, unlock line.
Now
Unlock
they'll
line.
set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. They go 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively. Like, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Now here's 2nd and goal. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And he's into the end zone. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Not going for 2, they'll pick the point after. He gets it to go, and his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And this will be incomplete. But a penalty flag down on the
ineligible receiver downfield.
He's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too
Still
far.
second down.
And it draws the flag. Back to the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They'll try to run.
I know it's 4th and short, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward and push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can fit that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete. Right side. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And we've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First down, and they'll run. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The middle they go. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the visitors are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Yeah, no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload!
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. They'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A run now on 2nd down. And only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tight end on the move left. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's
Delay
going
of
to be a
game.
delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Following the penalty, no run.
The ball carried by number 27.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So the fans are head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.